Hello and welcome to the long-awaited Sim Sports Survivor Second Chances. We have here 20 players who have competed before. They are going to get their second chance in the game, and they were voted onto the season by you guys. It'll be exciting to see who comes out on top. And without further ado, let's just introduce our cast. First up, we have the Bridgeview tribe, named so after one of the neighborhoods in Newcrest, which is the place where we are playing today. First up, we have Elphaba coming here from Season 1, base game versus expansion pack versus game pack. Then we have from Season 4, Generations, Aurelia Robles. Then we have from Season 5 Worldwide, Summer Holiday is here. Then we have from Season 7, Tartosa, Dustin Broke. From Season 10, Occults vs. Normies, we have Sanja Lee. From Season 12, Chestnut Ridge, we have Supriya Delgado. From Season 13, Granite Falls, we have Faye Harris. From Season 15, Mount Komorebi, we have Chanlin. From Season 18, Glimmerbrook, we have Manuel Aguilar. And from Season 19, Ravenwood, our latest season, we have Nyan Spectre. Our other tribe here is the Llama Lagoon tribe, also named after a neighborhood in Newcrest. First up, we have from Season 1, base game versus expansion pack versus game pack, Judith Ward is here. From Season 3, Battle of the Sexes, we have Brent Hacking. From Season 4, Generations, we have Jeb Harris. From Season 7, Tartosa, we have Grace Anansi. From Season 12, Chestnut Ridge, we have Aquasong. From Season 13, Granite Falls, we have Sydney Price. And also from Season 13, Granite Falls, we have Penny Pizzazz. And then Season 15, Mount Komorebi, we have Sunny the Tragic Clown. From Season 18, Glimmerbrook, we have Yasmin Tinker. And from Season 19, Ravenwood, we have Ignacio Robles. I kind of rushed through that a little bit. I felt like I've already basically introduced these people in the past two videos that I've done for Sims 4 Survivor when we did the whole poll thing. So yeah, I didn't really need to introduce everybody. Stats-wise, however, I did give everybody a 4 in both social skill and strategic ability. Since it is a returning cast, why not? And I also did edit the relationships, so people who competed on the same season, their relationships mostly carry over. So I made it so if they had pretty much no connection or no working relationship throughout the season, they have a slight bond. If they were in an alliance together, they have a small bond. And if they had an unbreakable relationship during the season, then they will have a medium bond. And then we have two familial relationships on the board, Aurelio Robles and Ignacio Robles, as well as Faye Harris and Jeb Harris. Both of those have a strong bond, since, they are related. We do also have a dislike on the board, and that is Dustin Broke and Grace Anansi. They hated each other on Tartosa, so that carries over as well. And I believe that's the only dislike, but I'm not 100% sure. I don't fully remember what I did, but whatever. Anyway, let's just start the season. I'm very excited. I feel like we have a banger cast here, so let's just get into it. We will start with episode number 1. We have a twist. It is the marooning, and the first person to grab a bag of rice somewhere, and they will get a large bag of rice. And the Llama Lagoon tribe, they get the bag of rice, so good for them. And we have Manuel Aguilar immediately finding an idol. Wow, okay. So Manuel has an idol now. We have Summer and Nyan with a small bond now. Okay, and that's basically it. Okay. Summer and Nyan, perhaps a relationship we have to watch out for. On the Llama Lagoon tribe, nobody has found the idol, and nobody is really bonding. All right. So we'll go to, I guess, immunity? Yeah. The Llama Lagoon tribe, they also win immunity. So congrats to them. Manuel, he does find the idol. I forgot that the idols are hidden at the challenges. So Manuel now officially with an idol in his pocket. So congrats, Manuel. And he is going to be on the tribe that goes to tribal today. So he might need it. All right, we got Manuel with the idol. We got Manuel and Supriya with a small fight, which has a lasting impact. Oh no. We also have Chan and Summer bonding slightly, which has a lasting impact. And that impact is, we have our first alliance. It is Chanlin, Faye Harris, Manuel Aguilar, Nyan Spectre, and Summer Holiday. So Summer and Chan, they decide to form an alliance. Summer brings in Nyan, since she had that small bond. And then I guess Manuel and Faye, for some reason, end up in this alliance as well. All right, good for them. On the Llama Lagoon tribe, we have Brent finding a clue to the idol, which he is going to have to find at the next challenge. if he's going to be able to do that. Grace and Sydney find something in common. And Grace and Yasmin also find something in common. And this results in an alliance. We have Grace, Sydney, and Yasmin now with a 3-person alliance here on the Llama Lagoon tribe. All right, things are moving fast here on Second Chances. Let's go to Tribal. All right, we're here at the first Tribal Council of the season. The Bridgeview tribe, they are here. Aurelio, Chan, Dustin, Faye, Elphaba, Manuel, Nyan, Summer, Sanja, and Supriya. It is time to vote. And if anyone has a hidden immunity idol and would like to play it, now's the time to do so. Nobody stands up, so I'll read the votes. First vote goes to Elphaba. 1 vote, Elphaba. Second vote goes to Sanja. 1 vote, Elphaba. 1 vote, Sanja. 8 votes left. Third vote goes to Elphaba. 2 votes, Elphaba. 1 vote, Sanja. And 7 votes left. And the fourth vote goes to Sanja. We're tied. 2 votes, Elphaba. 2 votes, Sanja. And the next vote goes to Sanja as well. So that's 3 votes Sanja, 2 votes Elphaba. Next vote is going to go to Sanja. 4 votes Sanja, 2 votes Elphaba. 4 votes left. And the next vote goes to Sanja. That's 5 votes Sanja, 2 votes Elphaba. 3 votes left. If Sanja gets 1 more vote, she is out of the game. And the first person voted out of Sims 4 Survivor Second Chances, it is Sanja Lee. Sanja, the tribe has spoken. I think they probably were going for tribe strength here, decided to get rid of the old lady. That is very unfortunate for Sanja, but maybe none of them watched her season because she won like 2 immunities on her season. So I don't know, but anyway, we are going to check on the vote summary. We got Aurelio, Chan, Faye, Elphaba, Manuel, Nyan, Summer, and Supriya voting for Sanja. And Dustin and Sanja vote for Elphaba. Dustin broke once again on the outside of the votes. It's what he does. He can never get anybody to tell him what is going on. This seems to be definitely the alliance, and they pull in just random members here and there. They get Supriya, they get Aurelio, and I think that's it, right? 1, 2, 3. No, they get Elphaba as well, of course. Okay, that makes sense. We'll move on to episode number 2. All right, Bridgeview tribe now down to 9. Llama Lagoon tribe still intact. All right, we got Manuel with the idol. We got this new alliance. Everybody's only at a 5 loyalty. I think this is probably an alliance of convenience for the moment. We have Summer and Nyan with a small bond. Supriya and Manuel with a medium dislike. Oh no. Summer and Chan have a small bond after bonding in the last episode. Summer and Manuel with a small bond as well. And then we have Nyan and Elphaba with a small bond. Faye and Chan with a small bond. And then we have just slight bonds. All right. On the Llama Lagoon tribe, we have Brett with the clue. He is going to have to try to get the idol at the challenge. We have this 3-person alliance between Grace, Sydney, and Yasmin. Sydney and Grace, they have a small bond. Yasmin and Grace have a small bond as well. And then we just have slight bonds on the board. All right. Look at this, though. Pretty much everybody likes Jeb. So that's something. For immunity, we have the Bridgeview tribe. They win immunity. They're not going to go back to tribal. Congrats to them. Brett is not able to find the idol. That is very unfortunate. He might have needed that because he's not in that alliance, but we'll see. We'll see what he does. On the Bridgeview beach, we have Manuel with the idol, of course. Manuel and Nyan bond strongly now, and they decide to form a 3-person alliance. It is Manuel, it's Nyan, and they bring in Dustin Broke, who was on the outs of the vote last time. That is kind of wild. Maybe Manuel wants to get rid of Supriya. That kind of makes sense, I guess. But on the Llama Lagoon beach, we have Penny finding the clue. So she is going to be able to potentially get an idol if she survives this tribal. We also see that Sydney and Yasmin have a small fight, which destroys their alliance. Oh no. That was a short-lived alliance. Grace, she is certainly on a boat of her own, although she still has her relationships with both of them, so maybe she can use that to her advantage. Let's see, let's go to tribal. We got the Llama Lagoon tribe here. At their first tribal, Aqua, Brent, Grace, Ignacio, Jeb, Judith, Penny, Sydney, Sunny, and Yasmin. It is time to vote. And if anyone has a hidden immunity idol and would like to play it, now's the time to do so. Nobody stands up. So I'll read the votes. First vote is going to go to Sunny. 1 vote Sunny. Second vote goes to Brent. 1 vote Brent, 1 vote Sunny. Third vote goes to Sunny. So that's 2 votes Sunny, 1 vote Brent. 7 votes left. Fourth vote goes to Brent. So we're tied. 2 votes Brent, 2 votes Sunny, and 6 votes left. And the next vote goes to Brent. 3 votes Brent, 2 votes Sunny. Next vote is going to go to Brent. So that's 4 votes Brent, 2 votes Sunny, and 4 votes left. And the next vote goes to Sunny. Okay. 4 votes Brent, 3 votes Sunny, and 3 votes left. Next vote is going to go to Brent. 5 votes Brent, 3 votes Sunny, only 2 votes left. If Brent gets 1 more vote, he is out, but we could still tie. And the next vote goes to Sunny. That's 5 votes Brent, 4 votes Sunny, only 1 vote left. Either Brent is going out here or we're tying. And the last vote goes to the second person voted out of Sims 4 Survivor Second Chances. It is Brent Hacking. Brent, the tribe has spoken. He should have found that idol. Maybe they spotted him like searching for it during the challenge and they were like, all right, he's got something going on. We got to get rid of him. Almost a completely split tribe though. We got Grace, Ignacio, Jeb, Judith, Penny, and Sunny voting for Brent. So Sydney and Yasmin don't even vote with Grace. Interesting. Aqua, Brent, Sydney, and Yasmin, they vote for Sunny. Maybe Grace flipped. Maybe the plan was Sunny, and then once Sydney and Yasmin started fighting and the alliance got dissolved, Grace was like, all right, let's figure out what else is going on. Let's just throw it on Brent. Get rid of him. All right, well, Brent is out here. That is very unfortunate. I was kind of rooting for him. But we'll move on to episode number 3. We have a twist. It's a tribe swap. Episode 3, tribe swap. Let's go. All right, new tribes. We've gone to 3 tribes now. First tribe is the new Bridgeview tribe. We've got Chanlin, Dustin Broke, and Summer Holiday remaining on Bridgeview. And joining them is Ignacio Robles, Sydney Price, and Yasmin Tinker. On the Llama Lagoon tribe, we have remaining Aqua Song, Grace Anansi, Judith Ward, and Penny Pizzazz. And joining them are going to be Faye Harris and Nyan Spector. And the new Ridgeline Drive tribe, named so after the last neighborhood in Newcrest. We have Aurelia Robles, Elphaba, Manuel Aguilar, and Supriya Delgado coming here from the Bridgeview tribe. And coming from Llama Lagoon, we have Jeb Harris and Sonny the Tragic Clown. So I'm seeing some interesting things already here. We got Sydney Price and Yasmin Tinker, who were fighting in the last episode. They remained together on a tribe, which is kind of unfortunate. We have Faye Harris and Penny Pizzazz on the same tribe. They were both on Granite Falls, so there's a chance that they might work together. And then over here, we have Aurelia Robles and Jeb Harris on the same tribe, who also were on the same season. They were on Generations. So these pre-season relationships could be coming into play now. On the Bridgeview Beach, we have Chanlin and Summer Holiday, the only members of the 5-person alliance on the beach here. Dustin Broke gets separated from his 3-person alliance. Yasmin and Sydney now have a medium dislike after fighting. That is not great. We have Summer and Chan with a small bond. We have Sydney and Ignacio with a small bond. Yasmin with a small bond toward Chan. Chan only with a slight bond, however, toward Yasmin. And then we just got slight bonds. On the Llama Lagoon tribe, we have Penny with a clue. Don't forget about that. She could get the idol at the immunity challenge. Here we have Faye and Nyan from the 5-person alliance. Nyan also split from his 3-person alliance. So a really bad draw for these 3 boys here over here on the original Bridgeview tribe. They all get separated. We have Penny and Judith with a small bond now. Okay, interesting. And nothing else. Penny and Faye, they started out with a slight bond because they didn't really work together on Granite Falls. But that bond is not developing at all. It remains slight. On the Ridgeline Drive tribe, the new tribe, we have Manuel by himself in both of his alliances. That's not great, but he does have an idol. We have Supriya with a strong bond toward Aurelio. What? Aurelia only with a small bond towards Supriya, however. Interesting. Were they on the same tribe? I guess they probably were. Supriya and Manuel, they have a medium dislike toward one another still. Jeb and Aurelio have a small bond. This is the pre-season alliance that they entered the game with. They are also both, of course, related to another person on the season. So if they can link up together and then link up back with their relatives, they could be a very powerful 4-person alliance entering the merge. But then we just have slight bonds. All right. Immunity is going to go to Llama Lagoon and Bridgeview. So the new tribe is going to go to Tribal. Penny is not able to find the idol. Unfortunate. All right. We're on the Bridgeview tribe. The idol clue is not hidden. But we have Ignacio and Sydney finding something in common, which has a lasting impact. And that impact is a new alliance. It is Ignacio, Sydney, and they also pull in Dustin Broke. Very different game for Dustin Broke this season from his Tortosa run. He is getting pulled into alliances left and right. On Tartosa, literally nobody wanted to talk to him. So Ignacio may be finding his new Nion Spectre here in Sydney. I don't know. I do believe Sydney also had an alliance with like an older man on his original run. Or no, he was somewhat aligned with Tomix Colette since they were both on the outs. I kind of forgot about that. On Llama Lagoon, we have Penny finding another clue. Okay, well, she couldn't find the idol, but she's gonna try again. We have a new alliance. It is Faye Harris, it is Judith Ward, and Penny Pizzazz. So I think this is Judith and Penny forming an alliance with their small bond, and Penny is like, well, I know Faye from my original season, so let's pull her in as well. I'm sure she's down. They could do some damage on this beach. We also have Grace injured, but she gets treated and can stay in the game, so she's fine. Don't worry about it. New tribe, we have Aurelio finding the clue. We'll see if he's going to be able to get the idol. Manuel, however, does have an idol. And then we have Alphaba and Sunny having a minor disagreement, which has a lasting impact. We also have Jep impressing the rest of the team. And Alphaba having a major meltdown. Oh no. It's not looking great for Alphaba. However, Sunny also caught a lot of votes in the last episode. So they maybe want to just get rid of him because he might like hold it against them. I don't know. I don't really know if anybody who voted for him last time is on this same beach. But let's just find out. Let's go to Tribal. Ridgeline Drive Tribe, the new one, is here at Tribal. We got Aurelio, Jeb, Alphaba, Manuel, Sunny, and Supriya. It is time to vote. And if anyone has a hidden immunity idol and would like to play it, now's the time to do so. Nobody stands up, so I'll read the votes. First vote is going to go to Supriya. 1 vote, Supriya. Next vote goes to Alphaba. 1 vote Alphaba, 1 vote Supriya. Third vote is going to go to Supriya. 2 votes Supriya, 1 vote Alphaba. And the fourth vote goes to Alphaba. We're tied. 2 votes Alphaba, 2 votes Supriya, and only 2 votes left. And the next vote goes to Supriya. 3 votes Supriya, 2 votes Alphaba, 1 vote left. We either tie or Supriya goes out. The final vote is gonna go to the third person voted out of Sims 4 Survivor Second Chances. It is Supriya Delgado. Supriya, the tribe has spoken. I imagine this is Manuel's influence here. She didn't like him, he didn't like her, so he was like, all right, she's gotta go, let's get rid of her. We have Jep, Alphaba, Manuel, and Sunny voting for Supriya. Aurelio and Supriya, they vote for Alphaba. Interesting that Jep does not tell Aurelio about how the vote is gonna go down. So maybe they are not gonna be working together? We'll see. Let's move on to episode number 4. On the Bridgeview tribe, we have this new alliance. Dustin, Ignacio, and Sydney. Sydney and Ignacio now have a medium bond. Yasmin and Dustin with a medium bond as well. Okay, interesting. Yasmin and Sydney have a medium dislike. Summer and Chan have a small bond. Yasmin and Chan have a small bond. And then after that, we just have slight bonds, slight dislikes. On the Llama Lagoon Beach, we have Penny with a clue. Let's see if she can find the idol. We have this new 3-person women's alliance between Faye, Judith, and Penny. Penny and Judith with a medium bond now. Judith and Faye with a small bond. Okay. And then Grace and Faye with a small bond. And then we just have slight bonds, slight dislikes. So I guess it's Judith who is pulling Faye into this alliance and not Penny. Or maybe they just like both mutually agreed that it should be Faye. Yeah, that makes sense. On the Ridgeline Drive tribe, we have Aurelio with a clue. He might be able to get an idol here. Manuel, he does have an idol. Then we have now Jep with an unbreakable relationship toward Aurelio. Okay, interesting. That developed very quickly. So Jep, he's going to commit to Aurelio. Interesting. Aurelio, however, only with a strong bond toward Jep. That might be because Jep did not tell Aurelio about how the vote was going to go. So maybe it was unbreakable and he was like wavering a little bit. But I imagine they're going to come back together. We also have Sunny and Jep with a small bond. We have Manuel and Alphaba with a slight bond. Or just slight bonds, slight dislikes. We can ignore those. Reward is going to go to Ridgeline Drive. I believe this is the hero challenge. Who's going to compete for everybody? I think Jep is going to run this one because Jep is kind of the comp beast of generations after Bernard. He won like 3 individual immunities there. Bridgeview also win reward. I don't know who competes for that. Probably Yasmin. She also won a bunch of immunities on Glimmerbrook, I think. I think she also had 3 wins. And who ran for the tribe that didn't win? So that is the Llama Lagoon tribe. Maybe Penny. Penny won 2 immunities, I think. Yeah, let's say that. Penny ran, and she did not win, so too bad. But immunity is going to go to Ridgeline Drive and Llama Lagoon. Okay. Bridgeview Tribe, they are going to go to Tribal, and both of the idols are found. Penny now has an idol, and Aurelio also has an idol. All right, all idols now found. There are not going to be any more clues. On the Bridgeview Tribe, we have Sydney and Summer bonding strongly. Chan is going to leave the 5-person alliance. Okay, well, I guess he was only really with Summer. I believe that's correct. On this tribe, Sydney, he gets injured, gets treated though, and can stay in the game. Good for him. I feel like Sydney and Summer bonding strongly is going to be pretty good for their chances of staying in the game. Sydney was in an alliance, right? With Ignacio and who was the third one? Hang on. It was Dustin, right? So I imagine Chanlin is going to be in trouble here. Summer is probably going to be saved by Sydney. And then who is the last person on this tribe? It is Yasemin. So it could be between Chanlin and Yasemin going into this tribal. On Llama Lagoon, we have Penny with an idol now. Aqua and Penny, they have a major fight. Oh no. We also have Grace and Penny bonding slightly. And Faye is out of the alliance. Not sure why, but okay. However, Grace is going to join instead. Okay. That is kind of funny, I guess. Maybe Penny is like, well, Faye, she made it all the way to the final 3. So I don't know if we can work with her. And instead, they decided to bring in Grace. Because Grace only was like, she was like a 9th placer or something on her original run. On Ridgeline Drive, we have Aurelio with an idol. We have Manuel with an idol. We have Alfaba and Manuel bonding strongly. Okay. And we have a new alliance. It is Aurelio. It is Jeb. And they bring in Sunny. So the Generation Boys, they are officially aligned. Now have Sunny with them. That's probably useful, I guess. This is a 5-person tribe, so a 3-person alliance is going to be pretty strong. However, we do have this idol. So let's not forget about that. But we'll go to tribal. All right, the new Bridgeview tribe is now here at their first tribal council. It is Chanlin, Dustin Broke, Ignacio Robles, Sydney Price, Summer Holiday, and Yasmin Tinker. It is time to vote. And if anyone has a hidden immunity idol and would like to play it, now's the time to do so. Nobody stands up, so I'll read the votes. First vote is going to go to Yasemin. 1 vote, Yasemin. Second vote is going to go to Chan. 1 vote Chan, 1 vote Yasemin. And 4 votes left. Third vote goes to Chan. That's 2 votes Chan, 1 vote Yasemin. Next vote is going to go to Chan. 3 votes Chan, 1 vote Yasemin. And 2 votes left. And the 4th person voted out of Sims 4 Survivor Second Chances. It is Chanlin. That makes sense. Chan, the tribe has spoken. He just wasn't really able to find his people in this game. He made it all the way to 3rd place on Mount Komorebi, mainly because he was able to find the power duo and just stick with them. It kind of ended up being between Chan and Yasemin did step up for that hero challenge and won. So yeah, everybody votes for Chan. Chan votes for Yasemin. That is unfortunate for Chan, but we'll move on to episode number 5. All right, we got Bridgeview and Ridgeline Drive down to 5 members. Llama Lagoon still at 6. On the Bridgeview tribe, we have Summer now by herself after Chan first left the alliance and then also left the game. We have this 3-person alliance. Dustin is losing loyalty to it, so I don't think that's great. I think it's possible that Ignacio and Sydney decide to just replace Dustin with Summer. We'll see. Sydney and Ignacio have a medium bond. Summer and Sydney with a medium bond as well. And Yasemin and Dustin with a medium bond. Yasemin and Sydney still with a medium dislike. And then we have slight bonds, slight dislikes. Or actually just slight bonds. Okay. Llama Lagoon tribe, we have Faye and Nyan still in this big alliance. We have Penny with an idol now. Nyan by himself in the men's alliance. And now we have Grace and Nancy entering this 3-person alliance. The 3-person women's alliance. Penny and Aqua, they have a medium dislike. We have Penny and Judith with a medium bond. Penny and Grace with a small bond. Judith and Faye still have a small bond, even though Faye left the alliance. And Grace and Faye now have a small bond as well. And then we have slight dislikes, slight bonds. On the Ridgeline Drive beach, we have Aurelio with an idol. We have Manuel with an idol. Manuel by himself in his alliances. We have the new alliance between Aurelio, Jeb, and Sunny. Jeb and Aurelio are fully up to an unbreakable relationship now. Okay. Manuel and Alfaba have a medium bond. We have Sunny and Jeb with a small bond. Then we have slight bonds and slight dislikes. And we will go to, I guess, reward probably? Yeah. Bridgeview, they win reward. And Llama Lagoon, they win reward as well. They win rope and tarp. Bridgeview, they win also comfort items with refreshments. Okay. Immunity is going to go to Ridgeline Drive and Llama Lagoon. So Bridgeview is going to go back to tribal. That is probably not great for Yasemin, but we'll see if she can pull something out here. Perhaps she can save herself. Dustin is going to leave the Men's Alliance. Okay. That makes sense. He was only loyalty 4, although he did go up to a 5 right before leaving. That's kind of strange, but okay. Llama Lagoon, we have Aqua joining the Women's Alliance for some reason. I don't know what they are going to do there because they are beefing with Penny. So this is not great. On Ridgeline Drive, however, we have Aurelio and Sunny bonding slightly, which has a lasting impact. That's great because they are in that alliance together. Aurelio has a major meltdown, however, and Manuel is injured but gets treated and can stay in the game. A lot of injury on this season. Be careful, guys. Don't get medically evacuated. We've had plenty of those in the past few seasons. All right, we're at tribal. We got the Bridgeview tribe here. Dustin, Ignacio, Sydney, Summer, and Yasemin. It is time to vote. And if anyone has a hidden immunity idol and would like to play it, now's the time to do so. Nobody stands up, so I'll read the votes. First vote goes to Dustin. 1 vote, Dustin. Second vote goes to Dustin as well. That's 2 votes, Dustin. And 3 votes left. Third vote goes to Yasemin. 2 votes, Dustin. 1 vote, Yasemin. And the next vote goes to Yasemin. Ooh, okay. We're tied. 2 votes, Dustin. 2 votes, Yasemin. Only 1 vote left. And the 5th person voted out of Sims 4 Survivor. Second chance says it is going to be Yasemin. Whoa, okay. Yasemin, the trap is spoken. Dustin just barely surviving here. I think Yasemin beefing with Sydney in like episode 2 was basically her downfall here. If she had just not done that and they had been able to stick together, I think she gets pulled into this alliance with Ignacio and Sydney instead of Dustin. I think she's in a great spot, but she kind of tanked her own game. It is Dustin, Ignacio, and Sydney, the 3 men who were in an alliance. Even though Dustin left the alliance, he still votes with them. They all vote for Yasemin. Dustin votes are Summer and Yasemin. That's too bad for Yasemin, but we'll move on to episode number 6. Bridgeview tribe now just down to 4 members. On their beach, we have now Ignacio and Sydney in a 2-person alliance. They have a strong bond now. All right. And Summer is feeling a strong bond toward Sydney. So maybe Sydney can pull Summer into this alliance. Sydney with a medium bond towards Summer. We got Sydney and Dustin with a small bond. Then we got Ignacio and Dustin with a slight bond. Ignacio with a slight bond towards Summer. And Summer and Dustin with a slight bond. Okay. On Llama Lagoon, we have Penny with an idol. We have this alliance here. Aqua, Grace, Judith, and Penny. Aqua, of course, just joined the alliance, which is wild because Penny and Aqua with a medium dislike. I don't think this is gonna go super well for them, to be honest. But if they see it as just a strategic relationship, I think maybe they can make it work. I mean, these are not novices. They've done this before. They know what they're doing. We also have Penny and Judith with a medium bond. We have Grace and Faye with a small bond. Judith and Faye with a small bond. Penny and Grace with a small bond. Penny and Faye with a small bond. And then slight bond, slight dislikes. Okay. So Faye, she still has good relationships on the board here with everybody in the alliance. Why is Aqua joining and not Faye? I mean, Faye left the alliance, but they could just bring her back, I guess. I mean, she likes everybody in the alliance. And those are Faye's strongest relationships here. I don't know. On Ridgeline Drive, we have Aurelio and Manuel with idols. We have the 3-person alliance, Jeb and Aurelio with an unbreakable relationship, and Sunny and Aurelio now with an unbreakable relationship as well. Sunny and Jeb only with a small bond, however, but that's okay. We have Manuel and Alfaba with a medium bond. We have Manuel with a medium dislike toward Aurelio. Aurelio, however, with a slight bond toward Manuel. So that's kind of funny. I guess Manuel really did not like that meltdown. Then we just got slight bonds, slight dislikes. Immunity is going to go to Ridgeline Drive and then Llama Lagoon as well. So Bridgeview, once again, going to go back to tribal. On their beach, we have Sydney and Summer bonding strongly. Summer, she sees the writing on the wall. She's like, all right, I need to somehow save myself. Let's cozy up to Sydney. Let's hope that Sydney and Ignacio go for Dustin instead, which I think is probably going to be the case. So well done, Summer. On Llama Lagoon, we have Penny with Idol. We have Judith and Nyan bonding slightly, which has a lasting impact. And then Grace and Nyan finding something in common. I thought Nyan was kind of on the bottom of this tribe, but Nyan suddenly working his social game a little bit, maybe trying to form some bonds here. Then on Ridgeline Drive, we have Jeb and Alfaba bonding strongly, which has a lasting impact, and Alfaba and Manuel have a minor disagreement. That is not looking great for Manuel, because it was between Alfaba and Manuel, and now that they are not really seeing eye to eye, and Alfaba is cozying up to the 3-person alliance, it could definitely land on Manuel, though he once again does have the idol. But let's go to tribal. All right, we got Bridgeview tribe here for the 3rd time in a row. It is time to vote. And if anyone has a hidden immunity idol and would like to play it, now's the time to do so. Nobody stands up? Sorry, the votes. First vote goes to Dustin. 1 vote Dustin. Second vote goes to Summer. 1 vote Dustin, 1 vote Summer. Third vote is gonna go to Dustin. That's 2 votes Dustin, 1 vote Summer, and 1 vote left. And the 6th person voted out of Sims 4 Survivor, second chances, it is Dustin Broke. Yeah, that makes sense. Dustin, the tribe has spoken. He should not have left that alliance. He was in a very solid spot, and then he just threw that away. Meanwhile, Summer went to work, so I'm pretty impressed with Summer. Everybody voted for Dustin, aside from Dustin, who voted for Summer, meaning that Dustin is gone. All right, we're at episode 7, and we have another twist. It is another tribe swap. We're gonna go to 2 tribes. So the new Bridgeview tribe, or I guess a new Bridgeview tribe. It is Ignacio Robles and Sydney Price remaining on Bridgeview. Then we have Grace Anansi and Nyan Spector coming here from Llama Lagoon. And from Ridgeline Drive, we have Aurelio Robles, Jeb Harris, and Sonny the Tragic Clown. The new Llama Lagoon tribe, it is Aquasang, Faye Harris, Judith Ward, and Penny Pesas remaining. Then we have Summer Holiday coming here from Bridgeview, and Alfaba and Manuel Aguilar coming from Ridgeline Drive. Okay, well, we have Aurelio and Ignacio on the same beach now. We also have Aurelio, Jeb, and Sunny still here together on the same tribe. Ignacio also with Nyan, reunited with Nyan. They were on the same tribe. They had an unbreakable relationship when they were on Ravenwood together, so that could be great. Grace Anansi and Sydney also back together from the original Llama Lagoon tribe when they had their little relationship there. So a lot of wild relationships here on the new Bridgeview tribe. On Llama Lagoon, we have Aqua, Judith, and Penny from the Women's Alliance still together. We also have Alfaba and Manuel, who were beefing in the last episode, here together. That might be not great. And then Faye, who is kind of tangentially related to this Women's Alliance. Maybe she will ingratiate herself back into that. I don't know. And Summer, kind of a dead woman walking here. I don't know. Was she in that alliance, the original alliance? Maybe. So Faye and Summer are probably reunited, I guess. And Manuel. All right, on Bridgeview, we have Nyan by himself in his 2 alliances. Once again, Dustin also gone from the Men's Alliance. So it's just Manuel and Nyan now. We have Ignacio and Sydney sticking together from the original Bridgeview Alliance. I forgot about that. Okay, so that's yet another relationship on the board here. We have Grace by herself, and then we have the 3-person alliance sticking together on this tribe. We have Sunny and Aurelio with an unbreakable relationship. Also Nyan and Grace now. Where is that coming from? I don't think they've been on the same beach at all. No, they were on the same beach. Oh, I guess they were bonding in the last episode. Okay, well, all right, that's an unbreakable relationship now. We also have Jeb and Aurelio with an unbreakable relationship, as well as Ignacio and Aurelio. Of course, grandfather and grandson. That makes sense. We have Sydney and Ignacio with a strong bond. We have Nyan and Ignacio with a medium bond. This might develop, of course. The original Ravenwood Alliance here. We have Sydney and Grace with a small bond only. I guess that never really developed any further than that after their alliance broke apart. We also have Sydney and Jeb with a small bond, Jeb with a small bond toward Grace, and Sunny and Jeb with a small bond. On the Llama Lagoon tribe, we have Penny and Aqua with a medium dislike still. We have Penny and Judith with a medium bond. The alliances, yeah, we actually do have Faye, Manuel, and Summer back together. We also have Manuel and Penny with idols. And then we have Aqua, Judith, and Penny in their alliance. We have Judith and Faye with a small bond. We have Penny with a small bond toward Faye, and vice versa. And then we have Manuel and Alphaba still with a small bond, even though they were fighting. So they're not fully split apart. Then we have Penny and Alphaba with a small bond. We have Summer and Manuel with a small bond. We have Manuel and Faye with a slight bond. And Judith and Aqua with a slight bond. So Alphaba is kind of in a swing position here, since we have these 2 3-person alliances on this beach. Alphaba not included in either one of those. But also Faye Harris only at a loyalty of 4 here. Aqua Song only at a loyalty of 4 on this alliance. So perhaps these alliances are not going to stick together. In fact, I would venture a guess that they will probably not. But I think Alphaba having this mutual small bond with Penny is actually pretty good for her. That probably gives her some wiggle room to stay in the game. Reward is going to go to the Bridgeview tribe. Will they win immunity as well? Yes, they win immunity as well. So they are not going to go to tribal. On their beach, we have Nyan having a major meltdown. Oh no. We also have Aurelio and Sydney bonding strongly. Okay. Aurelio with a really good social game this season, to be honest. On the Llama Lagoon tribe, the tribe that is going to go to tribal, we have these 2 idols. Manuel has 1, Penny has 1. And then we have Judith and Manuel with a minor disagreement, which has a lasting impact. We also have Aqua and Manuel with a minor disagreement. That is looking not great for Manuel. He might have to play his idol. We also have this alliance here. Penny is going to lead the alliance. Okay. Interesting. I thought Aqua was going to go, but apparently Penny is out of the alliance. Okay. She might also have to use this idol. Let's go to tribal. All right, we got the new Llama Lagoon tribe here. We got Aqua, Faye, Judith, Alphaba, Manuel, Penny, and Summer. It is time to vote. And if anyone has a hidden immunity idol and would like to play it, now's the time to do so. Manuel, he stands up. He's going to use his idol on himself. Any votes cast against Manuel will not count. I will read the votes. First vote is going to go to Manuel. Does not count. Manuel does not count. Manuel does not count. Wow. Manuel does not count. Oh my god. Well, he was like fighting with everybody. That makes sense. And the next vote goes to Alphaba. 1 vote, Alphaba. 2 votes left. And the 7th person voted out of Sims 4 Survivor Second Chances. It is Alphaba. Whoa. Alphaba, the tribe, has spoken. I did not think it would land on her here, to be honest. I thought the 2 different alliances would go against one another, but apparently not. It somehow landed on Alphaba. Although, of course, it would have been Manuel if he had not played an idol. So she's idled out of the game here. We got Aqua, Judith, Alphaba, and Penny voting for Manuel. So that is Aqua and Judith from the Women's Alliance, plus Penny also voting with them, even though she left the alliance. Alphaba, of course, not voting for herself. And then the other alliance, Faye, Manuel, and Summer, they vote for Alphaba, which is also kind of interesting because Manuel had a decent relationship with Alphaba. I feel like they should have taken out like Aqua or Judith, maybe even a Penny. This doesn't really make sense to me, but okay. Anyway, we'll move on. It's the merge. So this is the new Crest tribe, named after, of course, the town that we are playing in. I ran out of names. There are only 3 neighborhoods in New Crest, so yeah, it's New Crest. The people who make the merge are Aqua Song, Aurelio Robles, Faye Harris, Grace Anansi, Ignacio Robles, Jeb Perez, Judith Ward, Manuel Aguilar, Nyan Spector, Penny Passas, Sydney Price, Summer Holiday, and Sunny the Tragic Clown, who is kind of purple, to be honest. All right, let's see what's going on. We got 2 idols in the mix. It is Aurelio, it is Penny. We do not have an idol hidden. So we're just going to run with these 2 idols until one of them gets played, probably. The first Bridgeview Alliance, they are back together. It is Faye, Manuel, Nyan, and Summer. Chanlin was also in this alliance, but he left that, so not fully intact, but still somehow making it to the merge together after being split off in episode 2. We have Manuel and Nyan with a final 2 alliance. Dustin was in this, but he's gone now. We have Ignacio and Sydney with their final 2 alliance. And then we have Aqua, Grace, and Judith in their women's alliance. This is pretty shaky, to be honest. They have only a loyalty of 5, which is the lowest on the board here. And then we got Aurelio, Jeb, and Sunny with a very strong 3-person alliance. 8 strength, that is kind of wild. We have unbreakable relationships on the board. It is Ignacio and Aurelio, Nyan and Grace. We have Jeb and Aurelio. We have Jeb and Faye now also. That makes sense. Sunny and Aurelio, Summer and Sydney. That is a lot of unbreakable relationship. We also have Sydney with an unbreakable relationship toward Ignacio, but Ignacio only with a strong bond towards Sydney. And then we have Judith also with a strong bond toward Faye. So a lot of very powerful relationships entering this merge and a lot of clashing relationships. So this is going to be kind of exciting. After this first vote, I'm sure it's going to all break apart or solidify. We'll see. Sydney, however, is going to win immunity. Good for him. So he's going to be immune for this first tribal council. On the beach, we have these idols. We have Aurelio and Jeb with a major fight. Oh no. That's not great. We also have Sunny impressing the rest of the team and Aqua impressing the rest of the team. And we have a new alliance. It is Faye, it is Jeb, and they pull in Grace. Not sure why they pull in Grace of all people, but okay, maybe Jeb having this fight with Aurelio is like, all right, maybe me and Aurelio are not that strong. I might have to have something else going on in the background as well. And of course, he is going to work with his mom. That only makes sense. All right, we're here at the first merged tribal council with the new Crest tribe. Sydney, he has the necklace. He cannot be voted for. Everybody else is eligible. It is time to vote. And if anyone has a hidden immunity idol and would like to play it, now's the time to do so. Nobody stands up, so I'll read the votes. First vote goes to Faye. 1 vote Faye. Second vote goes to Jeb. Oh no. 1 vote Faye, 1 vote Jeb. 11 votes left. Next vote goes to Ignacio. 1 vote Faye, 1 vote Ignacio, 1 vote Jeb, and 10 votes left. And the next vote goes to Jeb. 2 votes Jeb, 1 vote Faye, 1 vote Ignacio. Next vote is going to go to Faye. 2 votes Faye, 2 votes Jeb, 1 vote Ignacio, 8 votes left. And the next vote goes to Faye. So that's 3 votes Faye, 2 votes Jeb, 1 vote Ignacio. Next vote is going to go to Ignacio. 3 votes Faye, 2 votes Ignacio, 2 votes Jeb, 6 votes left. And the next vote is going to go to Ignacio. So we're tied. 3 votes Faye, 3 votes Ignacio, 2 votes Jeb, and 5 votes left. And the next vote goes to Ignacio. That's 4 votes Ignacio, 3 votes Faye, 2 votes Jeb, 4 votes left. Next vote is going to go to Ignacio. 5 votes Ignacio, 3 votes Faye, 2 votes Jeb, 3 votes left. And the next vote goes to Faye. 5 votes Ignacio, 4 votes Faye, 2 votes Jeb, and 2 votes left. But the 8th person voted out of Sims 4 Survivor Second Chances, the first member of the jury. It is Ignacio. Wow. Okay. Ignacio, the tribe has spoken. I am surprised. Did Jeb turn on Aurelio and get his grandpa out so he could have Aurelio loyal to him? If so, that is a wild move. Ignacio gets the chop here. Let's find out who voted for him. Ignacio votes are Aqua, Faye, Grace, Jeb, Judith, Summer, and Sunny. Interesting. Sunny even votes for Ignacio. Wild. So that is Faye, Jeb, and Grace, definitely. Jeb pulls in Sunny, I'm assuming. And then Judith and Aqua are from the Women's Alliance. And I don't know what Summer is doing here, but she's also here, voting for Ignacio. Aurelio, Ignacio, Penny, and Sydney, they all vote for Faye here. So who is in that? Of course, Aurelio and Ignacio, they vote together. Sydney was aligned with Aurelio and Ignacio, I think. And then I don't know what Penny is doing here, but okay. And then Manuel and Nyan vote for Jeb. So Nyan does not vote with Ignacio, his Ravenwood ally. Does vote for Jeb, however. Not sure why he's voting with Manuel, however. They haven't really talked at all. I don't think they've been on the same beach at all. But okay. Kind of a wild move here at the merge. Ignacio getting the chop. We'll move on to the final 12 in episode number 9. All right, let's see what's changed. We've got Aurelio still with an idol, Penny with an idol. This alliance is the same. The Sydney and Ignacio alliance is gone, of course. Every other alliance is pretty much the same, I believe. And then we have this new alliance. Faye, Grace, and Jeb. Oh, actually, look at this. Jeb is now only a loyalty of 5 in the 3-person alliance. So he is done with Aurelio. Wow. Jeb becoming kind of a power player here. I'm kind of interested to see where he goes from here. Oh, actually, Manuel and Nyan, they have this final 2 alliance. I kind of forgot about that. So that's why they are voting together. But they're not voting with Faye and Summer. Oh, also Faye and Summer are in this alliance together. So Faye is the one bringing Summer in. I don't know what Manuel and Nyan are doing. Perhaps going against Faye? That is kind of wild. But we have Nyan with an unbreakable relationship toward Manuel. We have Sunny and Aurelio with one. We have Nyan and Grace. Jeb with one toward Faye and vice versa. We have Summer and Sydney with one. And then Judith with one toward Faye as well. And we have Sunny and Penny with a mutual strong bond. Sunny and Grace with a strong bond. And then Manuel with strong bond toward Nyan. So Nyan more loyal to Manuel than Manuel is to Nyan. Reward is going to go to this group of people here. It is Aqua, Aurelio, Faye, Judith, Nyan, and Sydney. They get to go on the tuk-tuk. Who is driving the tuk-tuk? I think probably Aqua. I'm going to say Aqua is driving the tuk-tuk. Okay, immunity, however, is going to go to Nyan. Okay. I don't think he's ever won immunity before, so maybe first immunity win for Nyan? I don't know. On the beach, we have Nyan with a major meltdown, and he's gonna quit. What? Nyan! Nyan! You were immune! Anyway, tribal cancelled. Nyan, he's over it. He lost his Ravenwood ally. He's done. He's out. Okay, well, we'll move on to episode number 10. Wild. Well, Manuel just got like very nerfed in this game now. We still have Aurelio and Penny with idols. Alliances are mostly the same, although Nyan now out of this one, Nyan and Manuel with their final two, that is no more. We have Sunny and Penny with an unbreakable relationship. Sunny and Aurelio as well. Sunny kind of with a very low-key social game here. Like, Sunny hasn't really been on anybody's radar at all, and suddenly he just has, like, really strong relationships. We have Sydney with an unbreakable relationship toward Aurelio. Penny and Grace have one. Judith and Faye have one. Jeb and Faye have one. Summer and Sydney have one. Sunny and Grace have one now. And then Grace with an unbreakable relationship toward Aqua. Okay. And Grace and Faye with a strong bond. Reward is going to go to Aurelio, Faye, Grace, Penny, and Sunny. Jeb, he does not participate. Unfortunate for him. But these 5 people, they get to go to a spa. All right. Immunity, however, is going to go to Faye. And Sunny, the tragic clown, he gets a boat steal. This is the one where they're on the buoys, I believe. But Faye, she's going to be immune tonight. Good for her. All right, now we got Aurelio with an idol. We got Penny with an idol. And now Sunny with a boat steal. And Manuel is impressing the rest of the team. And that's it. Okay, let's go to tribal. All right, we got the new Crest tribe here at the final 11. Faye, she is immune. She cannot be voted for. It is time to vote. And if anyone has a hidden immunity idol and would like to play it, now's the time to do so. Nobody stands. I'll read the votes. First vote is going to go to Manuel. 1 vote, Manuel. Second vote goes to Sydney. 1 vote, Manuel. 1 vote, Sydney. 9 votes left. Third vote is going to go to Judith. Oh, 1 vote, Judith. 1 vote, Manuel. 1 vote, Sydney. 8 votes left. And the next vote goes to Judith. Whoa. Is Judith getting the boot? Wow, that's kind of wild. 2 votes Judith, 1 vote Manuel, 1 vote Sydney, and 7 votes left. And the third vote goes to Judith. What the hell? 3 votes Judith, 1 vote Manuel, 1 vote Sydney, and 6 votes left. Next vote is going to go to Manuel. 3 votes Judith, 2 votes Manuel, 1 vote Sydney. Next vote is going to go to Sydney. Okay, we're pretty even actually. 3 votes Judith, 2 votes Manuel, 2 votes Sydney, and 4 votes left. And the next vote goes to Manuel. 3 votes Judith, 3 votes Manuel, and 2 votes Sydney, and 3 votes left. And the next vote goes to Judith. That is 4 votes Judith, 3 votes Manuel, and 2 votes Sydney. And the 9th person voted out of Sims 4 Survivor Second Chances, 3rd member of the jury. It is Judith. What? How the hell did it land on Judith? Judith? The tribe has spoken, I guess. Really not sure what happened here. I guess maybe the Women's Alliance became kind of a target. Maybe they were kind of transparent. I don't know. I mean, Penny was in that alliance and then she left it. So maybe she just told everybody about it. I don't know. Let's find out. So Judith votes. They are Aurelio, Jeb, Manuel, Sydney, Summer, and Sunny. So that is Aurelio, Jeb, and Sunny, that 3-person alliance. Manuel and Summer, they are not linked to that, but they are in that other alliance. And they vote with them, I guess. And then Sydney did have relationships with, like, Aurelio, I think. I think he had an unbreakable bond with him. So I guess that is Sydney's sole stake in the game at this point. Manuel votes are Aqua, Grace, and Judith. So that's the women's alliance. And then Faye and Penny, for some reason, vote for Sydney. Okay. Honestly, they should have put one more vote on Sydney just to make sure that if they would tie, then it would not land on Manuel. But I guess Manuel was probably expendable to some people, whereas Aurelio has this relationship with Sydney, so maybe he wants to keep him around. All right, we will move on to episode number 11. We got the final 10 here. We got these advantages. We've got now the women's alliance down to just Aqua and Grace. Every other alliance still pretty much the same, it seems. We got Sunny and Penny with an unbreakable relationship. We also have Sunny and Grace, Sunny and Aurelio. Is Sunny winning this game? That would be wild. I feel like Sunny was so purple for so long, and suddenly Sunny is just on the board with every single relationship. That is kind of crazy. We also have Manuel and Faye. We have Penny and Grace. We have Grace and Faye, and Jeb and Faye. And then we have Summer and Sydney, Jeb and Aqua. And then we have Penny and Aqua with a strong dislike. Okay. Really not sure where this Jeb and Aqua relationship came in, but okay, I guess. Reward is going to go to these 5 people: Faye, Grace, Jeb, Sydney, and Sunny the Tragic Clown. They get a trip to a Cambodian circus. Wow, Sunny is going to love that. But immunity is going to go to Jeb. Jeb with his 4th individual immunity win in his Sims 4 Survivor career. Perhaps he's going to go in another run. We'll see. On the beach, we have Aurelio and Summer with a minor disagreement. And then we have Jeb with a major meltdown. And he leaves the alliance. Okay, well, Jeb is officially done with Aurelio. He's out. He's like, I'm done with it. Fuck you, Aurelio. Generations, no more. But we have a new alliance. It is Aurelio, Sydney, and Summer. Which is kind of funny because Aurelio and Summer did have a minor disagreement. So, shaky alliance, but I guess. Let's go to tribal. All right, final 10 here. Jeb, he has the necklace. He cannot be voted for. Tonight, everybody else is eligible. But before we vote, Sunny is going to use his vote steal on Sydney. So Sydney, you will not vote. Sunny gets 2 votes. It is time to vote. And if anyone has a hidden immunity idol and would like to play it, now's the time to do so. Penny, she stands up. She's going to use her idol on herself. Any votes cast against Penny will not count. I'll read the votes. The first vote is going to go to Penny. Does not count. Penny does not count. Penny does not count. Oh my god. Penny always with massive idol plays. And then we got Penny does not count. Is there going to be more? Next is Faye. 4 votes for Penny. She might have been safe, actually. We'll see. Faye. 2 votes Faye. Next vote goes to Faye. That's 3 votes Faye. And the next vote goes to Summer. 3 votes Faye, 1 vote Summer, and 2 votes left. We could tie. If we tie, that means that Penny should have been voted out here. Next vote is going to go to Summer. 3 votes Faye, 2 votes Summer, and 1 vote left. And the 10th person voted out of Sims 4 Survivor Second Chances. 4th member of the jury. It is Faye. Faye, the tribe, has spoken, so it would have been a tie between Faye and Penny, which I'm assuming that Penny probably would have gone out there, actually. So Faye tactically idled out of the game here. So who is voting who? We got Aurelio, Penny, Sunny, and Sunny. All right, he voted twice. I was like, wait, hang on. Hang on a second. Whoa, okay, so Aurelio and Sunny, they make a move against Faye here with Penny. What? Crazy. Oh my god. So Jeb leaves their alliance and they're like, fuck you, Jeb. We're gonna vote out your mom. Incredible. Oh my god. Penny, they clue Penny in. They tell her to use her vote, and she does. Faye, Jeb, Manuel, and Summer, they vote for Penny. So that is that alliance plus or that original Bridgeview alliance plus Jeb. And then Aqua and Grace vote for Summer for some reason. The women's alliance, they are completely lost. Clearly on the bottom here. So this is basically a war between Aurelio and Sunny, and I guess Penny is kind of tagging along to that. And then now Jeb, Manuel, and Summer, and Faye, although Faye is gone now. And then Aqua and Grace are kind of the swings, but also on the bottom. So this is kind of a wild merge tribe here on Second Chances. I'm excited to see where this goes. Let's move on to the final 9 here in episode 12. All right. Alliances now. Mostly just final 2s now. So we got Aurelio with the Soul Idol. We have a new idol hidden since Penny used hers. We got Manuel and Summer in the final 2 now. Was there not someone else on this in this alliance? Nyan, right. He left. He quit the game. Forgot about that. We have Aqua and Grace in the final two. We have Aurelio and Sunny win the final two. And then we have Grace and Jeb in a very shaky final two. And Grace is ready to jump ship. I mean, I guess that makes sense. Jeb did not tell her who to vote for. We also have this new 3-person alliance, Aurelio, Sydney, and Summer. Which is kind of weird because Aurelio is linked up with Sunny, and Sunny used the vote steal on Sydney. So I don't know if Sydney was in on this. Also, Summer did not vote with them. So I don't know how real this alliance is. I don't think it is real, actually. Anyway, we got Penny and Sunny with an unbreakable relationship. We also have Sunny and Grace, Summer and Sydney. We have Penny and Grace, Sunny and Aurelio, Sunny and Manuel. Penny and Aqua with an extreme hatred now. Okay. And then Sydney and Aurelio with a strong bond. Sydney and Grace with a strong bond as well. I kind of forgot about this relationship here between Grace and Sydney. That was like formed episode 1, and since then they haven't really been on the same tribe. So it kind of got lost in the shuffle in between all this other chaos. But if they just survive a few rounds, maybe they can pick back up their connection there and make something happen in the game. Reward goes to Aurelio, and he is going to take Sunny the Tragic Clown and Sydney with him. Okay. They win a trip to a local resort. All right. But immunity is going to go to Aurelio. Also, Aqua finds a clue to the hidden immunity idol. What? They did this during a challenge? That's kind of wild. All right. This is the one. This is the nighttime one where they do the story and shit, where that Steven won. Okay. Well, Aurelio, safe. Can't be voted for tonight. Now we have Aurelio with the only idol. Aqua does not find it, but Aqua does have a fight with Jeb. So, okay. Aurelio and Summer, they also fight, which is not great. They are in an alliance together, but also they did not vote together. So maybe Summer's like, fuck you, Aurelio, you're fake. But Newcrest Alliance number 1 dissolves. That is Grace and Jeb in their final two. Yeah, they were not really voting together at all. So yeah, that makes sense. But we have a new alliance. It is Jeb, Penny, and Sunny. I don't know why Jeb is here, but Sunny has an unbreakable relationship with Penny, and then Jeb left his alliance. So I feel like this is not super real, but it's probably real for Penny, is my guess. Let's go to Tribal. All right, we got the final 9 here. Aqua, Aurelio, Grace, Jeb, Manuel, Penny, Sydney, Summer, and Sunny. Aurelio, he has the necklace. He cannot be voted for tonight. It is time to vote. And if anyone has a hidden immunity idol and would like to play it, now's the time to do so. Nobody stands up. So I'll read the votes. First vote goes to Aqua. 1 vote, Aqua. Second vote goes to Jeb. 1 vote, Aqua. 1 vote, Jeb. Third vote goes to Aqua. That's 2 votes, Aqua. 1 vote, Jeb. And 6 votes left. And the next vote goes to Jeb. We're tied. 2 votes, Aqua. 2 votes, Jeb. 5 votes left. And the next vote goes to Aqua. That's 3 votes, Aqua. 2 votes, Jeb. And 4 votes left. And the next vote goes to Jeb. We're tied again. 3 votes Aqua, 3 votes Jeb, 3 votes left. Next vote is going to go to Aqua. That's 4 votes Aqua, 3 votes Jeb. And the next vote goes to Jeb. We're tied again. 4 votes Aqua, 4 votes Jeb, and only 1 vote left. The 11th person voted out of Sims 4 Survivor Second Chances, 5th member of the jury. It is going to be Jeb Harris. Whoa. Jeb, the tribe has spoken, heads out the door immediately after his mom. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. I feel like him and Aurelio starting their little war there was kind of bad for both of them. I think it would have been much better for them to work together, but didn't really work out that way. So Jeb goes out here. Jeb votes are Aqua, Aurelio, Grace, Manuel, and Summer. So that is Manuel and Summer. They bring in Aqua and Grace, the former Women's Alliance. Now it's just the final 2 between Aqua and Grace, I guess. And then we got Aurelio. Aurelio's revenge. He votes for Jeb here. He does not vote with his alliance, which is Sunny. He votes with Summer, who he's been beefing with like every single episode. Perhaps that's what they were arguing about. Maybe Aurelio saw that he was immune. He was like, I'm going to make a move. I'm going to get rid of Jeb. And Summer was like, no, this is not the time. Let's just not rock the boat. But Aurelio convinced her, perhaps with a little bit of assist from Manuel. All right, we'll move on to episode number 13. We got the final 8 here. Aqua, Aurelio, Grace, Manuel, Penny, Sydney, Summer, and Sunny. Aqua, they are able to find the idol. Congrats. Of course, they did get the clue, so a little bit of a delay looking for the idol. I guess they just didn't have any time after the challenge. They had to figure out who to vote for. But they have the idol now, and so does Aurelio, of course. Alliances now are Manuel, Summer with the final 2. Aqua and Grace with the final 2. Aurelio and Sunny with the final 2. And now Penny and Sunny with the final 2. After Jeb is out, we have this final 3 between Aurelio, Sydney, and Summer. Summer getting more loyal, actually. So that's interesting. Unbreakable relationships. They are Penny and Grace, Penny and Sunny, Summer and Sydney, Sunny and Grace, Sunny and Aurelio. And then we have Penny and Aqua with an extreme hatred, Sunny and Manuel with an unbreakable relationship as well. Okay. Grace has a strong bond toward Aqua, and then Manuel and Aurelio with a strong bond. Okay. Reward goes to Aurelio. Aurelio kind of on a bit of a run here. Comp run. He's won quite a few challenges. I think this is his 3rd challenge win. This is the loved ones visit, I believe. Yes. And Aurelia is going to bring Sunny, Sydney, Summer, and Aqua. So I don't know who is going to be whose loved one, I guess. Sydney probably brings Savannah, I'm guessing, right? His twin sister, maybe his mom, Janae. I don't know. Summer, who does Summer like? I guess she can bring Travis. I don't know. Aqua, maybe Aqua brings Kenneth. They were like a super tight duo in Chestnut Ridge. And then Sunny, I feel like Sunny he doesn't have a loved one. Nobody likes him. He's just so sad around everybody. So he doesn't actually have a loved one. He just got to go to the barbecue as well. And that's why Aurelio picked him, because he felt kind of bad for him for not having a loved one. Immunity, however, is going to go to Summer and Sydney. Apparently there are 2 immunities. All right. Oh, last man and last woman. Okay. Although, because we have Aqua in the mix, I think any 2 players can win immunity here. That means that because we have a non-binary sim, it will just go to any 2 sims. All right, let's go to the beach. We've got Aqua with an idol. We got Aurelio also with an idol. And then we have Penny and Sydney finding something in common. We have Summer impressing the rest of the team. And Grace also impressing the rest of the team. And we have a new final 2, because we certainly do not have enough of those. It is Grace and Penny. So they were both on the women's, or like the original women's alliance, and then Penny left that, and now Penny is back with Grace. Interesting. All right, we got the final 8 here. Summer is immune. Sydney is immune. Everybody else can be voted for. It is time to vote. And if anyone has a hidden immunity idol and would like to play it, now's the time to do so. Aqua, they are going to use the idol on themselves. Any votes cast against Aqua will not count. I'll read the votes. The first vote is going to go to Aqua, does not count. Next one goes to Aqua, does not count. Aqua, does not count. Aqua, does not count. Whoa, okay, so Aqua definitely would have gotten the boot here, probably. If Aqua gets one more vote, they definitely would have gotten the boot. And they do. Aqua does not count. Whoa. Kind of a unanimous consensus to get rid of Aqua here. Next vote is going to go to Aurelio. 1 vote, Aurelio. Next vote goes to Manuel. 1 vote Aurelio, 1 vote Manuel, and only 1 vote left. And the 12th person voted out of Sims 4 Survivor Second Chances, 6th member of the jury, it is going to be Aurelio. Aurelio, the tribe has spoken. We have been losing powerhouses after powerhouses in this game these past few episodes. I guess that just goes to show you shouldn't make a move too early, or you just end up getting the cut as well. So yeah, unfortunate for Aurelio. He goes out here. Aurelio, Manuel, Sydney, Summer, and Sunny, they vote for Aqua. Grace and Penny, the newly formed final 2, they are the ones that get Aurelio out of the game here. And Aqua votes for Manuel. Okay. So Aurelio, first time around, rocked out of the game. This time around, idled out of the game. Very unfortunate for him, but we'll just move on to episode number 14. We got the final 7 here. Honestly, I have no idea who's going to win here. I think Sunny has probably the biggest chance to win because everybody likes him for some reason. He's been socially doing really well. I feel like this relationship between Penny and Grace that just formed, that could become a very powerful relationship moving forward, I guess. I don't know. On the beach, we have only final 2s now. It is Manuel and Summer, Aqua and Grace, Sydney and Summer, Penny and Sunny, and then Grace and Penny. So Grace has 2 final 2s, Penny has 2 final 2s, Summer has 2 final 2s. Interesting. We have Grace with an unbreakable relationship toward Penny, Penny and Aqua with an extreme hatred. Okay. Sunny and Manuel have an unbreakable relationship. So do Grace and Aqua, Sunny and Penny, Sunny and Grace, Summer and Sydney. Penny also unbreakable relationship toward Grace. Then we got Aqua with an unbreakable relationship towards Sunny. Doesn't say how Sunny feels about Aqua. And Summer with a strong bond toward Manuel. Likewise does not say how Manuel feels about Summer. Reward is going to go to Sunny. So Sunny wins reward here, gets to take 2 people with him. He takes Penny and Grace. Those are his 2 final 2s, right? Penny here. He only has 1 final 2, but that means that Grace potentially high on his priority list as well. That's kind of interesting. Immunity, however, is going to go to Sunny as well. Big episode for Sunny. So he is immune, cannot be voted for tonight. On the beach, nothing is going on. Okay, well, let's go to tribal. All right, we got the final 7 here. Aqua, Grace, Manuel, Penny, Sydney, Summer, and Sunny. Sunny, he's immune, has the necklace, cannot be voted for. It is time to vote. And if anyone has the hidden immunity idol and would like to play it, now's the time to do so. Nobody stands up, so I'll read the votes. First vote goes to Sydney. 1 vote Sydney. Second vote goes to Sydney. That's 2 votes Sydney. Third vote is going to go to Aqua. 2 votes Sydney, 1 vote Aqua, 4 votes left. Next vote goes to Aqua. We're tied. 2 votes Aqua, 2 votes Sydney, and 3 votes left. And the next vote goes to Sydney. That's 3 votes Sydney, 2 votes Aqua, and 2 votes left. And the next vote goes to Aqua. We're tied. 3 votes Aqua, 3 votes Sydney, only 1 vote left. And the 13th person voted out of Sims 4 Survivor Second Chances, 7th member of the jury, it is going to be Aqua. Aqua, the tribe has spoken. They couldn't get them in the last tribal, so they just tried again. They go out here. The people who vote for Aqua are Manuel, Penny, Sydney, Summer, Aqua, Grace, and Sunny. They vote for Sydney. Also, there are no idols in play anymore. Did Aurelio go out with an idol in the last tribal? Hang on, I gotta check this. Oh my god, he totally did. Aurelio. Aurelio went out twice. Both of his times went out with an idol in his pocket. Anyway, this is Aqua's moment. Yeah. Sorry, I just had to check. Yeah, Aqua, they are gone. We'll just move on. And we're here at the finale. We got 6 people entering this finale. We got Grace and Nancy, who has had pretty solid relationships all throughout, has had some final 2s, was in that women's alliance, has had to pivot quite a bit in this game. So she's played a pretty impressive game. And honestly, I feel like everybody is on pretty equal footing this time around. There's nobody that has like stood out as the best player by far. We got Manuel Aguilar, who has kind of just ran with his alliance. They got kind of cold 1 by 1 at the merge, but he survived that culling, is still here at the final 6. We got Penny Pizzazz, who was also in that women's alliance, decided to leave that, is now here with pretty solid relationships, so she could definitely make it to the final 3. Then we got Sydney, who is kind of drawing dead, I think, a little bit. I feel like Sydney had really good relationships earlier on, but his allies kind of started to get voted out 1 by 1. So I think he's in a pretty dangerous spot here. But if he makes it to the final 3, maybe he wins, because he does have some friends on the jury. And let's not forget, he still has that connection with Grace. So maybe he can pull something out of his hat. Then we have Summer Holiday. She has beat her past record now. And has just been very consistent this season, has been playing pretty similar game from last time, just not from the bottom this time around. She's liked, hasn't really caught any votes, I believe. And she also has some strong relationships that she is entering this finale with. So we'll see how she does. And then if there is a front runner, I do think it is Sunny the Tragic Clown. I think he has had by far the most unbreakable relationships on the board. He has been a very strong social player on this season. He has lost quite a few votes, like been on the outs of a few votes, but it hasn't really affected him too much because he just has so many strong relationships with pretty much everybody. So I don't know if there is a way to beat him without booting him. I feel like if he's sitting there at the final 3, he has a very strong case to make for himself. Also, let's just real quick take a little bit of a toll where everybody landed last time. Grace was in 9th place, I believe, so she is definitely improving here. Manuel was in 5th, so he has yet to beat his last placement. Penny was also a 9th placer, I believe, so she has also beat her past placement. Sydney, I think, was 4th, so he has to make it to the final 3 in order to beat his last placement. And then Summer was in 7th. She is now in the final 6, so she's doing better. And Sunny was like a 12th placer or something. He didn't do that well. He was on the tribe that like lost every single challenge and then ended up being the last casualty of that. So Sunny by far improving the most at the moment. All right, on the beach, our final 2s on the board are Manuel and Summer, Sydney and Summer, Penny and Sunny, and then Grace and Penny. So at the moment, Penny and Summer have the most social capital. I imagine they are probably both locks for the final 3. We'll see though. Unbreakable relationships are Penny and Grace, Sunny and Penny, Sunny and Manuel. Sydney with an unbreakable relationship toward Grace. Grace only with a strong bond towards Sydney. Summer and Sydney with an unbreakable relationship, and so do Sunny and Grace. And then we have Summer and Manuel with strong bond, Summer and Grace with a strong bond, and Summer and Penny with a medium bond. So perhaps it's a war between Penny and Summer at this point. Whoever can maintain the most amount of allies after this next tribal, I think they are probably a favorite to win. I don't know. Everybody also likes each other here. This is kind of wild. Usually we have at least like one person who is either not well liked or is just like doesn't really have any relationships. But this time around, no one is really slacking in the social department. Probably that stat boost I gave everybody at the beginning. Sunny, he wins immunity, so he is safe today. Second win for Sunny, I think. So congrats to Sunny. On the beach, we have Sydney impressing the rest of the team. Okay, maybe Sydney not getting the boot here. He could be able to save himself here. Let's go to tribal and see what's going on. We also have an idol hidden, which nobody is finding. All right, final 6 here. Grace, Manuel, Penny, Sydney, Summer, Sunny. Sunny, he has the necklace. Cannot be voted for tonight. It is time to vote. And if anyone has the idol and would like to play it, now's the time to do so. Nobody stands up. I'll read the votes. First vote goes to Manuel. 1 vote, Manuel. Second vote goes to Penny. 1 vote Manuel and 1 vote Penny. Third vote is going to go to Summer. Oh, interesting. We got 1 vote Manuel, 1 vote Penny, 1 vote Summer, and 3 votes left. And the next vote goes to Grace. What? Everybody catching votes. 1 vote Grace, 1 vote Manuel, 1 vote Penny, and 1 vote Summer. We got 2 votes left. This could definitely be a tie. The next vote goes to Summer. That's 2 votes Summer, 1 vote Grace, 1 vote Manuel, and 1 vote Penny, and 1 vote left. If it goes to Summer, she is out. If it goes to anybody else, it could tie, I guess, unless it goes to Sydney. But the 14th person voted out of Sims 4 Survivor Second Chances. 8th member of the jury. It is Summer. Wow, okay. Summer, the tribe has spoken. I thought she was in a good spot, but I guess she did not coordinate her 2 final 2s enough. They had different plans. And in turn, she ended up getting votes and got booted out of the game. So Summer votes are Grace, Penny, and Sunny. So that is Grace and Penny with their final 2. They bring in Sunny. Penny also has a final 2 with Sunny, I believe. So Penny definitely controlling this vote, it seems. Grace vote is Manuel. Manuel vote is Sydney. Penny vote is Summer. All right. Well, we'll move on to part 2 of the finale. We got the final 5 here. Will anybody find this damn idol? Not yet. But with Summer gone, we only have Penny with final 2s. Maybe Penny is winning. We got Penny and Sunny with the final 2. We got Grace and Penny with the final 2 as well. Unbreakable relationships are now Sunny and Penny, Penny and Grace, Sunny and Manuel, Sunny and Grace. Then we got Sydney and Penny with a strong bond, Sydney and Grace with a strong bond, Penny and Manuel with a medium bond, and then Sydney with a medium bond toward Manuel, Manuel only with a small bond towards Sydney, and then Manuel and Grace with a small bond as well. So it definitely seems like Manuel is has the weakest relationships here. Sydney also not with like great relationships, but he is on the board here kinda. I think Manuel is probably doomed to get another 5th placement, but maybe he wins immunity. We'll see. He does not. Grace wins immunity. She is safe tonight. Congrats to her. And on the beach, we have Grace and Sunny finding something in common, which has a lasting impact. All right, let's go to tribal. All right, final 5 here. Grace, she is immune. Cannot be voted for. Everybody else is eligible. It is time to vote. And if anyone has a hidden immunity idol and would like to play it, now's the time to do so. Nobody stands up, so I read the votes. First vote goes to Manuel. 1 vote, Manuel. Second vote goes to Sydney. One vote Manuel, one vote Sydney. Third vote goes to Manuel. 2 votes Manuel, 1 vote Sydney, and 2 votes left. And the fourth vote goes to Sydney. We're tied. 2 votes Manuel, 2 votes Sydney, only 1 vote left. And the 15th person voted out of Sims 4 Survivor Second Chances, 9th member of the jury. It is going to be Sydney. Whoa. Okay, well, Sydney, the tribe has spoken. I thought he was gonna get, or Manuel was gonna get the boot here, but something happened. I guess Sunny having that unbreakable relationship with Manuel saved him. So Sunny perhaps pulling the strings here. I don't know. Let's look at this. We got Grace, Manuel, and Sunny voting for Sydney. Okay. And Penny and Sydney, they vote for Manuel. Interesting. So I definitely think this is Sunny that is pulling in Grace and Manuel into this vote. He has this bond with Manuel, so I think Sunny entering this final 4 with pretty much unbreakable relationships with everybody guarantees him a spot in the final 3. Impressive play by Sunny. We'll move on to the final 4 here. The final elimination before the final tribal council. We got Penny and Sunny with their final 2. We got Grace and Penny with their final 2. Also, Sunny voted against his final 2 in Penny. Interesting. He has an unbreakable relationship with everybody. Wow. I think Sunny's winning. I don't see how he does not make the final 3. And I also think he had like really strong relationships with everybody on the jury as well. So I don't know. I think it might be Sunny. We got Penny and Manuel with an unbreakable relationship as well. So do Penny and Grace. And then Manuel and Grace only with a small bond. Immunity, however, is going to go to Grace again. Congrats to her. On the beach, nothing happens. It is a final 4, so that makes sense. We'll just go to tribal. We got the final 4 here. Grace, Manuel, Penny, Sunny. Grace, she is immune. She cannot be voted for. It is time to vote. And the first vote is going to go to Manuel. Second vote goes to Sunny. Interesting. 1 vote Manuel, 1 vote Sunny, and 2 votes left. And the third vote goes to Manuel. 2 votes Manuel, 1 vote Sunny, 1 vote left. And the 16th person voted out of Sims 4 Survivor Second Chances, 10th member of the jury. It is going to be Manuel. Yeah, that was kind of obvious. Manuel, the tribe has spoken. He played a strong game once again, played a strong social game. I feel like if he had like found an idol at one point or won a challenge, he could have maybe wielded a little bit of power here at the end game, but he didn't do that. And he just ended up getting the job. Everybody votes for Manuel. Manuel votes for Sunny. Perhaps like a vote of respect on his way out. I don't know. But we will go to the final tribal council. We got our final 3 here. Grace and Nancy, Penny Pizzazz, and Sunny the Tragic Clown. The 3 of them, they all plead their case for why they should win. The 10-person jury, they ask their questions. Then they all cast their votes, and it is time to reveal who is the winner of Sims 4 Survivor Second Chances. First vote goes to Penny. 1 vote Penny. Second vote goes to Sunny. 1 vote Sunny. Third vote is going to go to Grace. That is 1 vote Penny, 1 vote Sunny, 1 vote Grace, 7 votes left. Fourth vote is going to go to Penny. That is 2 votes Penny, 1 vote Sunny, 1 vote Grace. Fifth vote goes to Penny. Oh, 3 votes Penny, 1 vote Grace, 1 vote Sunny. Sixth vote is going to go to Grace. So that is 3 votes Penny, 2 votes Grace, 1 vote Sunny, and 4 votes left. I am surprised that Sunny is not getting any votes, but all right, let's continue. 7th vote is going to go to Grace. We're tied. We got 3 votes Grace, 3 votes Penny, 1 vote Sunny, and 3 votes left. And the 8th vote goes to Sunny. Okay, he did get more votes. We got 3 votes Grace, 3 votes Penny, 2 votes Sunny, and 2 votes left. The 9th vote goes to Penny. Penny has 4 votes. Grace has 3. Sunny, he only has 2, which means he has officially lost, as he can only tie with Grace. He cannot beat Penny at this point. So it comes down to Penny or Grace. The 10th and final vote goes to Grace. We are tied. It is Grace versus Penny, in which case Sunny, he has officially lost the game. He is going to be reduced to the final member of the jury and will cast the winning vote for either Grace or Penny. Sunny, he casts his vote, and the winner of Sims 4 Survivor Second Chances is Penny Pizzazz. Whoa, okay. Congratulations, Penny. I honestly did not expect Penny to win going into this final three, but she did it. She pulled it off. Valiant effort from Grace, though. She almost had it as well. But, you know, somebody has to win and somebody has to lose. All right, let's look at the vote breakdown. We have Aqua, Jeb, Nyan, and Sydney voting for Grace. We have Faye, Ignacio, Judith, and Summer voting for Penny. And then Aurelio and Manuel vote for Sunny. And then, of course, Sunny ends up voting for Penny, crowning her as the new winner, the new current reigning of Sims 4 Survivor. The fan favorite is going to be Dustin. Okay, I don't know why, but okay, I guess. Guess Dustin is also the fan favorite. It's always like a random pre-merger. I don't really understand the fan favorite logic vote. But there you have it. That is our season. This is our elimination order. We got Sanjali in 20th place, Brett Hacking in 19th, Supriya Delgado in 18th, Chan Lin in 17th, Yasmin Tinker in 16th, Dustin Broke, our fan favorite, in 15th, Alfaba in 14th, Ignacio Robles in 13th, Nyan Spectre in 12th, our quit, Judith Ward in 11th, Faye Harris in 10th, Jeb Harris in 9th, Aurelio Robles in 8th, Aquasong in 7th, Summer Holiday in 6th, Sydney Price in 5th, Manuel Aguilar in 4th, Sunny the Tragic Clown in 3rd, our runner-up Grace Anansi, and our winner Penny Pizzazz. Most immunity wins are Grace, Sydney, and Sunny. Okay. Faye, Jeb, Nyan, and Summer all have 1. Did Aurelio not win a single immunity? Why did it feel like he won an immunity? I don't know. I guess because he won 4 rewards? Okay, well, anyway. Most votes received was Manuel with 14. Then we got Aqua with 13. Faye, Sydney, and Sanja with 8. Ignacio, Jeb, and Alfaba with 7. Brent, Judith, and Summer with 6. Chan, Dustin, Penny, and Sunny with 5. Supriya and Yasmin with 4. Aurelio with 2. Grace only with 1. And then Nyan, before he quit, did not receive a single vote. Okay. Most strategic is Manuel. Okay. And then Sydney number 2, and then Summer number 3. I'm not sure I would agree with that order, but I guess. I mean, I feel like everybody was on pretty equal footing throughout this entire game, which is kind of wild. This was kind of a fun season. But there you have it. That is our season. All hail our current reigning Penny Pizzazz, our second fan favorite to win the game. I've actually already recorded the next one, so that one is going to come fairly soon-ish. So look forward to that. See you in the next one. Bye.